Hello, my book-loving friends, and welcome back to Storytime with Mary. This is where we get to read all of our favourite books. So if you're loving reading along with Mary, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together all the time. Okay, book lovers, I've got a bit of a fishy tale for you today. Today we're going to be reading a book called Sammie the Salmon. This book is written by Deborah Klein and is illustrated by Linda Farrington Wilson. So if you've got Sammie the Salmon at home, grab it now and let's read it together. And while you're grabbing your fishy tail, I want to tell you a fun fact about fish. So book lovers, I want to tell you a fun fact about salmon, to be precise. Salmon, I didn't know that salmon was so huge in real life. Did you know that salmon fish can grow up to 1.5 meters long, and the heaviest salmon ever caught weighed 126 pounds? That is massive. That's actually almost 58 kilograms. That's pretty much the size of an adult. Wow. Did you know that they were that huge? I didn't. Okay, book lovers, if you've grabbed your book, Sammie the Salmon, shall we get cracking? Sammie the Salmon was the smallest fish anyone had ever seen. He was so little, he was only the size of a lima bean. You see, Sammie was born early, premature is what they say, to a mummy and daddy salmon that had so welcomed this day. To care for and love Sammie back to health, they kept him in the hospital for fish. His mummy and daddy finally brought him home and got their greatest wish. He was so tiny, everyone was scared. We will hug him too tight, give him too much food, or even drop him. But everything turned out just fine and put a rest to all their fears. He was getting so big and strong, he really started to grow. His mummy and daddy were ready to take him out of the house to meet all of the other fish and put on a show. The big day came when Sammie could go out to meet the world and learn to swim. What if he got hurt or broke a fin? His parents were so nervous for him. Sammie was ready to see the sights. They opened the door and Sammie swam out. He was ready to be free, to swim, to do flips, and give everyone a shout. Swimming was so much fun. Why hadn't they let me swim before? Why were Mum and Dad so protective of me? They wouldn't even let me out of the door. I love my mummy and daddy so. I know they love me so much too. Being born so tiny was hard on us all. I never wanted them to feel blue. But I need to learn to explore new things, to be brave and just get out. I want to swim around the river and find out what this big world is all about. I am big and strong now, not like before. My mummy and daddy can rest. I'm going to be just fine. I know, because they always tell me I'm the best. Sammie the Salmon grew up to be the absolute biggest salmon anyone had ever seen. He was so sweet, smart, handsome and lean. I guess the old saying, the best things come in small packages, is true, because we got the best thing the day you were born, our wonderful, precious you. Oh, we love Sammie the Salmon. Isn't he amazing? And he grew up to be a really big salmon, just like the other salmons. Do you remember the fun fact we learnt about salmon? That they can grow up to 126 pounds in weight. That is absolutely huge. Okay, book lovers, if you loved our book as much as we did, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to our videos so that we can read together again next time. Okay, see you again next time. Bye.